This is Jared Horak for today's RacingDigest.com, and my Today's Racing Digest video series continues. Saturday, June 30th, 2018, we're going to do the 10th race from Woodbine. That's going to be the $1 million Queen's Plate. That's for 3-year-olds foaled in Canada, and they're going to be traveling 1.25 miles on the all-weather surface, and we have a 16-horse field. And your 3 favorites in here in this 2018 edition of the Queen's Plate. Telekinesis, number 10, is your morning line favorite. Then your other 2 favorites, Wonder Gadot, number 11, Dixie Moon, number 7. And if we pull up the race header right now, you'll see that the 3 favorites are solid contenders on today's Racing Digest numbers. First, we're going to look at the Fire number. The Fire number, a number exclusive to today's Racing Digest, is speed throughout a race. And you can see right with the Fire number that Telekinesis has a 106 Fire number. And then Dixie Moon and Wonder Gadot, they both have 104s. So they're solid threats on numbers. The next set of numbers we're going to look at, jump over to line 4, you'll see that highlighted. It'll say RCL. RCL is the class level that the horses have been running at. And then we're going to add that to the CPR. Now the CPR for today's Racing Digest, again, a number exclusive to today's Racing Digest and one of their most important numbers. The CPR stands for Comprehensive Performance Rating. It takes into account pace, final time, and closing fraction. And if we add up the class level that the horses have been running at with their CPR numbers, you'll see, again, Wonder Gadot, Dixie Moon, Telekinesis, they're pretty closely matched on those numbers. Now we're going to jump over to line 7. Line 7 is the running style. And you'll see in this 16-horse field, we have 5 horses that have been designated with the letter F. Now the letter F for today's Racing Digest for running style purposes is front runner. So we have 5 front runners in this edition of the Queen's Plate. Number 2, Cooler Mike, is one that likes to show speed. Number 3, Inge. Number 5, Silent Poet. And then jump down to number 10, Telekinesis. And then number 13, Marriage Counselor. So all those horses are capable of showing speed. Another important number, if you buy the complete digest for Woodbine and for other tracks, today's Racing Digest will mention fastest in the stretch. And that's going to give you the horses that have run fastest in the stretch in their most recent starts. Now the horses that are fastest in the stretch in this edition of the Queen's Plate, Wonder Gadot can finish up in 24.2. And then you have Dixie Moon, 24.3, Nipawa, number 14, 24.3. So all those horses are capable of finishing up. And if we get a lively pace, like it looks on paper, any of those horses could end up closing and getting the job done in here. Now I've narrowed down, after looking at all the today's Racing Digest numbers, I've narrowed this down to 6 solid contenders in here. And they'll be number 4, Strike Me Down, number 7, Dixie Moon, number 9, Say the Word, number 10, Telekinesis, number 11, Wonder Gadot, number 14, Nipawa. Let's talk about those 6 horses, beginning with number 4, Strike Me Down. Strike Me Down, 10-1 morning line for trainer Graham Motion. Jose Ortiz is going to ride. Good jockey trainer team here. They're 12 for 40 together, and Graham Motion is a 26% synthetic route trainer. So he has good jockey trainer team stats and trainer stats in his corner. This one jumped up to the 160 class level last time out and got a 133 CPR. Strong pedigree here as well. Tap It, the sire. Smart Strike, the dam sire. Certainly bred to go on. Now if you look at his today's Racing Digest number patterns, he improved his CPR, pace, and final ratings in all 4 starts. And he also graduated in a in a synthetic route at Woodbine. So we know he handles the track. He's lightly raced. He's improving. Good connections. 10-1. He looks like a live price player in here. Number 7, Dixie Moon. The sire is Curlin. Dam sire Rahi. Certainly able to get this distance, I think. One of the fastest in the stretch. Earned a 144 CPR in her last 2 starts. Eureka Rosa da Silva's going to ride back. She's got some tactical speed, so I think she's going to sit behind the speed horses and try to get the first run. Number 9, Say the Word, at 20-1 morning line. Looks interesting. Another one for trainer Graham Motion. Now this one, last time out, got a 135 CPR at Woodbine on May 27th. Also, if you go a couple starts back, this one graduated at Keeneland in a turf route at 1 mile and 3/16, and that was his best career effort. So the longer the better, I think, for this one. Handles the synthetic round, 20-1, could spice up the exotics. Telekinesis, number 10, one that has speed. It's going to have to try to work out a trip. Certainly has the pedigree. Ghost Sapper, Street Cry, Patrick Husbands, Mark Cassie, good jockey trainer team. From the 170 class level, he got a 139 CPR last time out, winning the plate trial. solid contender, but he's going to have to work out a trip. If the pace gets too hot, could be in trouble. Number 11, Wonder Gadot. One of the fastest in the stretch. We mentioned that. This one is going to add blinkers today. 6 starts this year with 4 seconds and 2/3. So no wins this year. Has had some tough luck. Lost a few photos. Got 145 and 148 CPRs in the last 2 starts. She's due for some better luck. She's certainly a threat on numbers. And then finally, number 14, Napawa. I mentioned that this one's one of the fastest in the stretch. Has run in a couple Woodbine turf route, all-weather routes with a 2nd and a 3rd place finish. Was 3rd last time out on May 20th. Finished up nicely in a race without much pace. Should get more pace help here. 15-1 morning line. Live horse to use at least underneath. So here's how we'll play this one. We'll make a win and place wager on number 4, Strike Me Down. Can't pass up those 10-1 odds. Then we're going to play an exacta keying and a trifecta keying a couple of long shots in the 2nd and 3rd place position. So our exacta, we're going to use number 4, 7, 9, and 10 on top. That's Strike Me Down, Dixie Moon, Telekinesis, Wonder Gadot. That's the 4, 7, 10, 11 on top in the exacta. Then we'll use the 9 and the 14 in 2nd. And those are my 2 long shots, Say the Word and Napawa. So again, let's get back with those wagers. Number 4 to win in place at 10-1. Then we're going to play an exacta with the 4, 7, 10, 11 over the 9, 14. And then a trifecta. We're going to put the 4, 7, 10, and 11 in 1st and 2nd. And then we'll use our 2 live long shots, the 9 and 14, in the 3rd spot. If you're interested in purchasing this complete Today's Racing Digest for Woodbine for Queen's Plate Day 2018, you can find that at todaysracingdigest.com. Tons of information, multiple stakes races, a huge card, Woodbine on Queen's Plate Day, and you can't go without that complete digest. A lot of information in there that's going to help you and lead you to a lot of winners on Queen's Plate Day 2018. And that will wrap up this week's video. I'll be back next week with another stakes race from around the country.